Urban Artificial Intelligence Strategic Thinking Media Platform. Listen, this is crazy, man. Hey, I told y'all Pod Wars was real. It's not just something that people make up. I see a lot of content creators get into their Pod Wars bag. This is real shit, man. Now, recently, Ghetto Barbie and Jhonnie Blaze was beefing. They was going back and forth with each other, man, doing what females do. You know what I'm saying? Tell each other their business. Then when they fall out, talk trash about each other. It went online. It went public. DJ Academics vlogged about it. I'm going to let him tell y'all what happened.
Basically, I guess she sent a 5-minute message almost saying, okay, right? It was this message. Let's read it. So this is Drake. Drake says, I respect this a lot. Basically, I guess she sent a 5-minute message almost saying, okay, I understand. Something like that, right? Drake says, I respect this a lot. And I hear you loud and clear. I want to hang. Of course, he's still gonna lie to her. Drake, you're a fucking liar. You're a piece of shit. But aren't we all men? Piece of shit. It's all good. I can't judge you. But this is what I care about. This last part of the message. So right now, my life is on slave mode to Live Nation. Right now, my life is on slave to Live Nation mode. Oh my god.
All right, now that was Joe Budden's theory, man. Listen. This Drake and Joe Budden beef. I've been trying to tell y'all how personal this is. Joe Budden is researching what's going on with Drake. He's actively trying to get information on Drake. He guessed this one perfectly. He said it was a weird reason that Drake was touring so much. I think he did like an 80 or 90 something city tour. Joe Budden called it out, but he got half. He got $500 million. So how much is really too much touring for that amount of money? We don't know. It's subjective. But Joe Budden called it.
This makes sense. Why Drake was touring so much. Drake must have got the craziest bag in history from Live Nation. Because everybody, including Joe Budden, said, why is this motherfucker touring? Bro, the nigga went on like first of all, he has the record for, look, biggest hip-hop tour ever. Highest grossing hip-hop tour ever. Look, it's Drake. It's a blur. Look. 216 million.
How much y'all think this nigga getting, man, for doing this many shows, doing this much numbers? Is 400 million adequate payment for that? Is this a good contract or is it a bad contract? I feel like this is good.
You know, Joe Budden had a theory that Drake was locked in like some 360 after rapping about getting the $400 million from motherfucking a Universal that had him just constantly touring. Maybe that was part of the deal, and maybe that was part of the 400. But regardless, it was a deal. Clearly, that's why Drake was going so hard. And this is, again, with all due respect to Jhonnie Blaze, you're cool. I respect you. I have no beef with you, despite what I said just now. But we give a fuck about this last message. So thank you for this whole thread leak with you and Drake. This is all we care about, this last part. Drake admits that his life is on slave to Live Nation mode. I ain't gonna lie, Drake. Yo, I went to Drake's tour like 3 times. You feel what I'm saying? Like, of course, I love watching my favorite artists, like, just to go. But like, Drake performed 8 times in New York the first time around. Toured the world with motherfucking 21 Savage. Then 21 Savage did some other shit. Then he picked up J. Cole. And then he went to Canada, and J. Cole didn't go to Canada. Then he picked up Travis in Canada. I was like, what the fuck? Drake is everywhere. Now we get to realize it must have been a bag and a half. I did the math. When I did the math on what everybody was getting paid, 21 Savage was getting paid around $500,000. Drake was getting paid about $3.5 million per performance. Everything was arena venues. So it was about $4 million that they were getting paid, or slated to get paid.
All right, now that's crazy, man. That's a lot of money. Millions per show. That's pretty crazy, man. Okay, so let's go to Microsoft Copilot. What is a 360 deal?
360 deal in the music industry is a type of contract between an artist and a music company where the company provides financial and other support for the artist, such as marketing, promotion, and touring. In return, the company receives a percentage of the artist's revenue from various sources, not just music sales. This can include income from digital sales, streaming royalties, merchandise sales, licensing, endorsements, and even songwriting and publishing revenue. These deals became more common in the early 2000s as record labels sought to tap into additional revenue streams due to declining profits from traditional music sales. While a 360 deal can offer significant support and resources to an artist, it also means the label has a stake in many aspects of the artist's career, which can be a double-edged sword. Do you have any specific questions about 360 deals or how they might impact an artist's career?
What are the pros and cons of the 360 deal? Last question for the AI.
360 deals can be quite beneficial for some artists, but they also come with potential drawbacks. Here's a breakdown of the pros and cons. Pros. Financial support. Artists receive upfront advances and financial backing for recording, marketing, and touring, which can be crucial for emerging artists. Comprehensive promotion. Labels often provide extensive marketing and promotional support, increasing the artist's visibility and reach. Access to resources. Artists gain access to the label's industry connections, expertise, and resources, which can help in career development. Stability. The deal can offer a sense of financial stability and security, allowing artists to focus more on their creative work. Cons. Revenue sharing. The label takes a percentage of earnings from various revenue streams, which can significantly reduce the artist's overall income. Loss of control. Artists may have less control over their career decisions, as the label has a vested interest in multiple aspects of their work. Long-term commitment. These deals often involve long-term commitments, which can be restrictive if the artist's career direction changes. Potential for conflict. Disagreements can arise over the management of different revenue streams and the artist's creative direction. Would you like to know more about how these deals compare to traditional record deals, or how they might impact specific aspects of an artist's career?
All right, now after hearing what the AI got to say, y'all get in the comments, man. Let me know, is Drake in a Supermax 360 deal? Is this the ultimate 360 deal of all 360s? And does that make it a good deal? All right, I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about this.